Hi Virgo, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings. Tarot readings from us. We're going to do your week ahead. Sorry it's a little bit late coming in. We've still got a week to go anyway. Really busy, so did 6 yesterday, which was managed to upload overnight. Early wee hours of this morning, and now I'm finishing the other 6s off. So, doing your weekly check-in. For your current self and theme for the week, we are using, Virgo, the Anna K Tarot. Really love this deck. For your key goal, obstacle to overcome, and major accomplishments you're making this week, or accomplishment you're making this week, we're using the Witch's Tarot by Ellen Dugan. And my favourite deck at the moment, really love this deck. What you need to avoid, what to embrace, and where you can find support. We're using the 8 Coins Tattoo Tarot by Lana Zellner. Okay, spiritual advice for this section of the reading, we use The Answer is Simple by Sonia Choquette. For your last reading, which is the 15 card, are there general energies coming in love, finance and work reading, we're using the Spirit Within Tarot, brilliant deck by Stephen Bright, and your spiritual advice comes from the Angel Answers by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. Let's get shuffling. We're going to speed up that shuffle. Here we go. Okay, Virgo, here we go. Everything's shuffled. You guys this week are showing as being the 9 of Coins in the reverse. Interesting. You're showing as being that. Some of you guys, there might be some financial problems going on with Virgo, because 9 of Coins in the reverse means that you're not as affluent as you once were. It means sometimes you make a bad deal, a bad money deal, and you lose your money. Sometimes you're losing your house, or you're losing your apartment. You're basically losing your personal security when you get a 9 of Coins in the reverse, and that can be through a bad money deal, or maybe losing your job, or there's all sorts of ways that you can lose your personal security. But for the time being, we're going to say that this week some of you guys are showing as not being particularly secure. Also, the 9 of Coins in the reverse can mean, especially if it's love, I don't want to be single anymore. I want to be in a relationship. So some of you guys, if it's a love reading, you could be entering into the kind of relationship state. So, this is all about kind of changing that status on Facebook or whatever. From single to in a relationship, that type of thing, with the 9 of Coins in the reverse. But really and truly for me, and also the 9 of Coins in the upright, though I love this card to pieces, it can also mean that somebody is in the gilded cage. They've got everything that they need, so they don't feel that they actually need anybody else. But in the reverse, this is kind of saying, well, I want to come out of the gilded cage. There's a lot more for me to go out there and experience, rather than kind of just sticking with what is tried and tested and what is the known and what I'm comfortable in. Sometimes this is the card that indicates I need to go outside of my comfort zone and experience other things. Maybe I need to spend more time with people, amalgamating with more groups, that type of thing, with the 9 of Coins in the reverse. What is the theme for the week? The Chariot. So the Chariot is all about taking back control of your life. I love this version of the Chariot because the car is moving upwards, so it's almost like there is a real advancement here. And I feel that the theme of the week is all about self-advancement with the Chariot energy. It's about taking control of your life, Virgo. It's about moving forward. It's about movement and quickness of movement, success, victory and achievement. The Chariot is actually an achievement card, so the theme of the week is all about advancement, moving forward, moving beyond your own expectations. You can see they're moving towards the sun. So this is people that are moving towards a brighter future. But also with this Chariot energy, I'm seeing that the theme of the week is all about achieving those goals. Maybe to do that, you guys need to come out of a comfort zone with that 9 of Coins in the reverse. You need to do something that is different, something that is not the norm, as it were. What is your goal for the week? Well, I think the goal for the week with the Page of Cups, it depends. Page of Cups as a goal could be to let somebody know how you feel, because it's a feelings card. Even though the Page of Cups is a fairly young feelings card, it's all about that naive type of romantic feeling that you have, the first kind of butterflies that you get in the stomach when you meet someone, you fall in love, but it's not real love. It's kind of just fantasy and illusionary love. It's a card about feeling that you're in love and thinking that you're in love, but not really being there. You're just kind of thinking it. And for some of you guys, it might be that the theme, this is about wearing your heart on your sleeve as well, although albeit very tentatively. it might be that the thing, that your goal for the week, Virgo, is to express your feelings to an individual. It might be to take the first steps. Remember, pages are the first step in a situation because they're so young. So with the cups, it's all about feelings. So it might be taking the first step in opening up about how you feel with that page of cups, which might be your key goal. Your key goal for the week might be to explore a new creative venture with that page of cups energy, whether this is you kind of going into painting or, creative writing with the page of cups, or designing clothes with the page of cups energy. You might have a goal to explore something new, creative and fresh with that page of cups energy showing here. So it could be either way. What is the obstacle that you need to overcome? Seven of Coins. So the Seven of Coins is all about, and I think that because this is an obstacle, this is saying waiting and taking a step back. So the work has been put into a situation here, and the obstacle that you need to overcome is having patience, because the Seven of Coins is about planting those seeds, watching. This isn't even, these are the seeds. This is not the result of what's being planted. He's just gone and planted this. He's waiting for these to become bigger because he's got his hand on his staff and he's waiting for these coins to grow into something else. So the obstacle that you need to overcome is the need for patience. And you do need to have patience, okay? Because Rome wasn't built in the day. And to me, even though we've got a Pentacle card here, and Pentacles usually indicate slowness, I do feel with that Nine of Pentacles, you guys have been living in the gilded cage for far too long, Virgo. And now what you're wanting to do is come out of that comfort zone with the Nine of Coins in the reverse. The theme of the week is all about achievement, moving forward, and exploring your highest dreams, your highest potential with that Chariot energy that's showing up there. It's all about exploring new realities and new beginnings with that sun in the background here. It's going upwards. So it's all about moving forward. That's the theme of the week for you. But in order to do that, you need to come out of the comfort zone of the Nine of Coins, which is why it's reversed. Your goal is, I feel that this might be about some form of creative endeavour with that Page of Cups, whether it's going back to university to study a course, or whether it's doing something online, or whether it's getting on a writer's or a painter's course, whatever it is, or doing something in design, for example, with the Page of Cups. Your goal might be that. Your goal might be to express how you feel about a situation. But the thing is, you need to overcome the obstacle that perseverance is best, because you want to rush forward into something here, Virgo, but the universe is saying you need to overcome the obstacle that you need to wait for the right time to do this. Okay, you need to wait for the right time with the Seven of Coins. Let's have a look at what you could be accomplishing this week. Well, the Queen of Coins is what you could be accomplishing. Could be a person, Virgo, and it could be you. Usually this is Capricorn, but this is for the purposes of the general reading, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. So you could be accomplishing some form of security, financial security here, or gain, because the Queen of Coins. And I feel that this isn't. I don't think. It could be for some of you guys that you guys are showing as kind of losing some of your finances, some of your savings. Maybe paying out for a car, for goodness sake. That could be it as well for some of you guys. And this might be completely separate from here, where you are, your goal is to explore some form of a new creative endeavour, but the obstacle that you need to, that you need to overcome is that there is a waiting period for this. Queen of Coins, though, I think there's something secure that you're achieving here, that you're accomplishing some form of a security. It's almost like for some of you guys, if this is maybe a course, and the obstacle you need to overcome is that you need to wait to see if you've got on that course or you can get into it. You might be accomplishing with the Queen of Coins energy that you have some form of, some form of security, or a secure answer that comes that lets you know that, yeah, you're part way there. Something like that. I'm just throwing out different things. But, this never felt like a money reading to me. We do have that Nine of Coins reversed, but I felt more than it being money that this was more about your own personal security, because this is upheaving the personal security. This is about no longer kind of just living in that lovely apartment or that lovely house or whatever by yourself, but going out there and doing different things. That's how it struck me with that Chariot being the theme for the week, getting out there and exploring new things with the Chariot, going travelling perhaps with the Chariot, exploring new ventures, movement, achievement, success being the theme of the week, all these good positive words. And I feel that this is why I don't feel that this is necessarily even though we do have coin cards, and coin cards allude, I mean, to money, the Seven of Coins is usually about waiting to see what flourishes. You put the hard work in, now you have to wait and see what comes off it. And I feel that because the offshoot of that, the word is patience, Virgo, you need to have patience. You're going to have to overcome the obstacle that you're going to need to have patience for this thing, this Page of Cups, and this to happen, this Page of Cups and that Chariot to happen. But you are accomplishing the Queen of Coins energy. It might be that you're receiving something of value. Okay, it might be that you're being given something as well. She does have her hand out. Well, she doesn't really, she's just holding it. I think that what you're accomplishing, it looks like you're getting some gifts. It reminds you of gifts, because she's got, my eyes have just been diverted towards this kind of bouquet here, and then this here. It's almost like she's got her hands filled with nice things. It's almost like what you're achieving this week is maybe a nice gesture, or somebody's giving you some nice gifts or something like that. It feels like that on the card. What should you be avoiding? Okay, is that right? Yeah, it is. King of Cups in the reverse. Capricorn, not Capricorn, sorry, Virgo. I think this is a person. King of Cups in the reverse is a pretty selfish dude. Throws his dolly out with the bathwater. Pretty controlling dude as well. Sulky as well. I feel you need to avoid somebody who's sulky, or it might be that you need to avoid sulking, because the obstacle that you do need to overcome is patience. So if this isn't a person, then I feel that and it could also be, for some of you guys, it's quite a weird reading your reading is this week in a way, but we've got so many different kind of things going on. I think that some of you guys, the Nine of Coins in the upright doesn't always mean being single. Sometimes this can mean that you're very comfortable in a relationship, and it might be this week you guys want to come out of that, you want to experience something different. Maybe the theme is I want to go travelling, I want to go and explore different things. Got a waiting period. Your goal might be to express this. It could be to a King of Cups reversed. Could be to somebody who doesn't take the news well. And this is also emotional manipulation. So, for example, say you wanted to, you were once comfortable in a relationship with someone, Virgo, but now you want to come out of that with that Nine of Coins in the reverse. You want to come out of that comfort zone and kind of experience new things with that Chariot energy. And your goal is to, be open and honest, I guess, with this Page of Cups. Wear your heart on your sleeve and talk from the heart. And it might be that you need to do that with the King of Cups in the reverse, but you need to avoid this person putting the emotional guilt trip on you, because the King of Cups reverse is somebody who is emotionally manipulative as well. So if there's something that you've got to say to someone this week, I would just avoid, not them, but just ignore, if you like, their emotional manipulation, because it's obvious that they probably wouldn't want you to move on or to move forward. I feel that if this is kind of you and you are waiting, you're having to overcome the obstacle of having to have patience, because your goal is to explore some new potential creative venture here. It might be that what you need to avoid is getting really sulky and all in your feelings about it, and getting kind of fairly depressed, maybe with that King of Cups in the reverse. What do you need to embrace? Ace of Wands, new beginnings. Definitely new beginnings. You're looking at the Ace of Wands there. So you need to embrace your passions, you need to embrace new beginnings, and you need to embrace when an opportunity is being presented to you, because that wand is coming out of the clouds and the hand is presenting it to the girl. So there's an opportunity here that's being presented to you with that Ace of Wands, and you need to embrace that opportunity here. Yeah, there might be somebody around you who's fairly sulky about it and is trying to put the old guilt trip on you, but some of you guys, the theme for the week is moving forward with that Chariot. Perhaps it's just travelling to a different place, or just doing something completely different. You don't want to be in that comfort zone anymore. You are accomplishing maybe a gift. Maybe this is a gift from this King of Cups in the reverse, somebody who's trying to manipulate you by giving you stuff here. But you still need to stick to your guns and embrace with the Ace of Wands energy that don't look a gift horse in the mouth. If somebody presents you with a wand, and that wand is going to enable you to start creating new things all of your own, then take it, bite their hands off for it, okay? Don't ignore it because you've got somebody around you, perhaps Virgo, who is emotionally, manipulating you and emotionally blackmailing you with that King of Cups energy by presenting you with lots of gifts and things like that, with the Queen of Pentacles energy sitting there. You're sitting there with all these gifts, the flowers in your hand, the bouquet, and the nice coin, which is probably an item of clothing or shoes or whatever, all because this person doesn't want to be left on their own. Let's have a look at where you can find support if you need it. 1, 2, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you've got the 9 of coins up right now. You got it reversed here. You can find support from the 9 of coins. I think that you can find support from your friends, from the people that you value with the 9 of coins energy. Because you got it twice. Got it here, but it's reversed. This is you guys here. And I don't see this as a bad card this week for this card. Because sometimes the 9 of coins is the card about being stupid with money. Losing your money, losing your home, losing your property. And some of you guys might lose your property. I have to read so many ways to try and see if I can satisfy everyone. But it might be that some of you guys are homeless. 9 of coins reverse can mean to be homeless. And the theme of the week is, you know, travel, movement, achieving a goal, this energy here. Theme, Page of Cups. Your goal is to explore something new, creative, adventure, but you're going to have to overcome the obstacle that you're going to have to wait. Okay? If you are becoming homeless or losing your security or your home, just know that what you're accomplishing is that you're going to be gaining security by the end of the week. So if this is anything to do with losing security, you'll gain it back with that Queen of Coins, because both cards are very similar when they're upright in terms of secure environments to live in. So it's a secure, beautiful home. But in the reverse, it can mean losing your home with that 9 of coins, losing your security, but you'd be gaining it. So if this is anything to do with losing financial security, your property, that type of thing, you will gain, you know, some form of accommodation or security back by the end of the week going into next week, okay? You're going to have to play a waiting game, though, with the 7 of coins energy, because your goal is to have something nice as well, because Page of Cups talks about a nice gift as well. If there's anything to do with losing money, losing home, avoid getting really emotionally depressed with that King of Cups in the reverse, and embrace the Ace of Wands, that a new beginning is just around the corner, because Ace of Wands is instantaneous. In timing, it's really quick. So embrace that a new beginning is around the corner. And if you need support, go to somebody who really values you. Go to someone who you feel really comfortable with that 9 of coins energy showing there. You know, if this is love, guys, then you were comfortable in a relationship. You did feel personally comfortable, but now you're getting those itchy feet with the 9 of coins in the reverse, and you're wanting to have your very own kind of open space from the relationship. The theme is to move forward, to move on, to maybe do a bit of traveling with that Chariot, to explore new beginnings, that type of thing, to achieve success, the Chariot. Goal for the week would probably be, in terms of love, to explore this, to express this feeling to a partner, but you're needing to overcome the obstacle that you probably need to wait for the right time with that 7 of coins. What you could be achieving is a gift this week. You've got the Queen of Coins here in terms of love, but you need to avoid that. If somebody's giving you a gift, which is probably the partner, you need to avoid that they're doing this because they're trying to emotionally blackmail or manipulate you into staying, okay? Because you still need to embrace that new beginning showing there, and just speak to somebody on the 9 of coins who has your back, somebody who you feel really secure and really comfortable with the 9 of coins energy. This could be an older female as well, a middle-aged one, 40 years and upwards, okay? Finally, it's just a simple case of you getting tired of kind of just doing the same sort of routine, and you want to change, the Chariot. And some of you guys are very focused on the goal with that Page of Cups of, you know, your creative dreams, but you need to overcome the obstacle that Rome wasn't built in the day, and you need to be patient. You are accomplishing the Queen of Coins energy by the end of the week, which is security and stability showing up here. Maybe you're getting some form of financial reward come through or something like that. Avoid Queen of Cups reversed, which would be you. Perhaps because you're having to wait, getting really angry and really emotional and really pissed off about that. And embrace that you're going to have a new beginning showing here. Again, need anyone to speak to, personal support, friend, that type of thing. Spiritual advice is, yeah, open your heart. Just open your heart, and you can open your heart to these new endeavours. I don't think it's opening your heart to a relationship, because if it is a relationship reading, there's somebody here who's manipulating you, probably with a gift. They're emotionally, you know, manipulating you and emotionally kind of, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Blackmailing you by giving you these things, giving you these little trinkets. You've got the flower, the bouquet, and the nice pentacle in your hand. Somebody could be doing that with you. So just open your heart to this Page of Cups, this Chariot, and this 9 of coins in the reverse, and plus the Ace of Wands. Those are the cards that you need to be opening your heart to. New beginning cards, you know. You want that movement forward, new beginning, travel element showing there. Some of you guys need to open your heart to that. Coming out of kind of, some of you guys with the Nine of Coins, you've been doing the same routine, you've been in the same apartment and everything for years, and you've never really explored the outside world. And some of you guys with that Nine of Coins reversed, Virgo is saying, well, actually, there's a big wide world out there and I want to explore it. So open your heart to that. You guys are exploring, or your goal is to have is to open yourself up to new possibilities with the Page of Cups energy showing here. But you need to, you just need to accept that some of these things take a bit of time. Just open your heart up to the possibilities of change, and it's going to come, no matter how long it might take. All right, I'm going to shuffle now on your 15 card reading. Bear with me. Okay, guys, cards are down, and let's have a look. So, in the other general energies, the Ten of Coins, family, wealth, money, and wealth with the Ten of Coins can be in any aspect. The wealth of the Ten of Coins can be happiness and joy with the family. This is also building a strong, stable environment with the Ten of Coins energy showing up here. The Knight of Cups energy. So there could be something to do with property and an offer on property, because you get a Knight of Cups. This could be an offer. And then you get a Ten of Coins energy, and this could be property. So maybe there's a property offer coming in, or an offer on property. Oh, Knight of Wands as well. There seems to be a move showing here. Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands facing off of each other. That's interesting. Sometimes two knights can mean conflicting messages in a reading. But I'm seeing property here, move, offer. I'm seeing something to do with property, move and offer. Being put on hold. Hanged Man. So I'm seeing that when you get a Ten of Coins or any house card that shows with a Knight of Wands, it's like a move. So this could be a house move here, and an offer around a house move is now being put on hold with the Hanged Man energy. The deal might fall through. I'm seeing something about a house move here, and I think it's something to do with selling a house or buying a house. So I feel that this Knight of Cups, who's probably been putting in, for some of you Virgos, you've got a home, possibly an offer being put on that home. This is the moving card. So the central card is talking about a move. There's been an offer being put on a home here, which is probably your home. But I feel that that offer with the Hanged Man is going to be pulled back with the Hanged Man energy. I feel that a deal might fall through with the Ten of Swords energy showing up here. Let's have a look at love. There's a man around you, Virgo, male or female, King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Very good looking is the King of Wands, very charismatic and handsome. Oh, nice, Four of Wands. So I'm seeing a lot of happiness, joy, something around union, possibly marriage with the Four of Wands, or just meeting up an event. Nine of Wands, protection or protecting the home. Seeing a man around you who wants to protect the relationship. They want to guard. They want to hold on to the relationship. Because the Nine of Wands means holding on in there and protecting. And this is the Four of Wands, the relationship. And I'm seeing somebody around you who really wants to protect your relationship. This person really wants to fight for your relationship this week. If you're in one, Virgo. You've got all wands. That's incredible. Lots of passion in this relationship reading this week. Eight of Wands. So lots of passion, lots of energy. Let's have a look. Oh my God, you've got all wands. All wands. All wands. There could be some travel involved here. You've got an Eight of Wands and an Ace of Wands showing there, so those can be travel cards relating to relationships. But I think that things are really picking up a gear. I think things are really advancing, and I think there are new beginnings. I think that you've had problems with an individual here in a relationship. But this person here, it's all on him or her. There's somebody around you, Virgo, who's really passionate about defending your relationship. They're really passionate about defending your relationship. Okay, because I've got this Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is the card about defense, and the Four of Wands is the relationship or the home. This is a relationship some of you guys have built with this individual here, and they're really passionate about defending the relationship and keeping hold of it. Okay, I think with the Eight of Wands energy, they might be driven to do something spontaneous as well, because the Eight of Wands can be driven to, and this is like being spontaneous energy. So this person might be very driven to do something spontaneous for you as well. I think you got somebody around you who doesn't want to let you go. Let's have a look quickly at the work finance reading. So we've got the sun. Sun looks good. Sun is all about positive new beginnings or positive news. Yeah, this is nice. So there could be some positive news with the sun. It's about an agreement with the Two of Cups energy showing up here. Oh yeah, this is a really positive agreement with the star energy showing it. It might also see you getting your goal, because the star is all about a goal and a wish and an aspiration. So I'm seeing a really positive news showing up here with the sun. It looks to me with the Two of Cups, you've got a really good agreement, positive agreement here. You could be achieving a goal this week in terms of a job, work, that type of thing. Virgo with the star energy showing there. However, we do have death. Death is change. Wow. You've got like 4 majors here in your work reading. This isn't money, this is work. This is an incredible week for work. There's big changes around you here. Big changes. And I'm seeing magician energy, new things starting to manifest with that magician. Because the magician is the card of manifestation. So all sorts of new things coming in, new offers coming in with the magician energy showing up here. Because you've got death, which is a big change. And then you've got that magician. And the magician is all about manifesting, or a job that just comes in out of the blue. Virgo, and actually Virgo, that's you as well, the magician, because the magician is ruled by Virgo and Gemini. So that's you. I also get the impression that because you're the magician as well, you are managing lots of different things. I think there's a change coming in, and I think this change is going to see you, Virgo, juggling a lot of different things in terms of work. Okay, I get that you get the, I see that you get the ideal job, because the star is the ideal and this is the ideal partnership. So I feel something really good is happening in work. We've got an ideal partnership coming in here. All right, so I'll read it 2 ways. What I'm seeing is something really good happening here. Some of you guys, it could be that you get your ideal job, ideal partnership, big changes, seeing you juggle lots of things. Alternatively, it could be a really good week for work with the sun. It could be that a really good partnership, maybe the death energy, it comes to an end. Some of you guys might decide to go it alone with that magician energy. You might decide to go self-employed, for example, with the magician. Okay. Big changes around work, and off of that bit, those big changes, lots of things manifesting with that magician energy showing there. Also, you've got an agreement here. The star is an ideal agreement, a positive agreement showing up here. Or there's an agreement that sees you drawing closer to your goal with the star energy here. We're seeing big changes around you, one in which I think with the magician, and you being the magician because you're Virgo, represents Virgo, Gemini, remember, you seem to be juggling lots of different things. So really good reading, really good reading. Let's have a quick look at the advice from the angels then. Universe Spirit, what is the advice from the angels? Show me the advice. What is the advice for Virgo this week? Say yes. A year from now. It's also come up with this year from now. It's interesting. A year from, it says yes, a year from now. What? No. Oh, right, okay. No, yes. Okay, that's confusing, angels, to me. We're going to do this again. Can you give me, please, a coherent sentence? You're not making sense. That's really weird to do. I need you to make sense, please. What is the message that you have for Virgo this week? That makes no sense. What is the advice that you have? Give me a few cards, please. Coherent sentence, please, this time, as to what advice you have for Virgo this week. It says there'll be a peaceful resolution and an opportunity. You need to look for a sign. Okay. So, peaceful resolution and opportunities coming to you, Virgo, and you need to look for a sign. What else do you have to tell Virgo, please, universe? What else do you have to tell Virgo this week, please? You need to compromise. Well, compromising, sorry, it's not the right time for a compromise. I'll put them into order. So it's not the right time to compromise, showing up here. Reconsider within a few months. All right, so the universe is saying to you, firstly, Virgo, let's have a look. So firstly, a peaceful resolution is coming, all right? There's going to be an opportunity for coming in with that peaceful resolution, but you need to look for a sign. The second bit of advice it gave you was it's not the right time to compromise. Reconsider doing this within the next few months. Okay? All right, that is your reading, my darlings. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.